Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: Indo-Bangla border guards discuss border-related issues in Tripura, Delhi Dialogue deliberates on connecting Northeast with Act East, women entrepreneurs from Nagaland embark on farming venture, and Mizoram Coil wins silver at International Coil competition. The northeastern state of Tripura recently hosted a 4-day-long meeting held between Border Guard Bangladesh and border security forces to discuss border-related issues that include smuggling of drugs, human trafficking, infiltration, which has so far resulted into insecurity and threats in border areas of both the nations. A 14-member team of BGB delegation led by Regional Commander Northeast Region of Saral arrived in Tripura's capital city of Agartala to attend the meeting. A detailed report. India and Bangladesh share a unique bond, and a special relationship is rooted in a common cultural heritage, shared principles and values, and forged by common aspirations and sacrifices of its peoples. Although there are several border disputes that had at times hampered the social fabric of both the nations, efforts are on by the Bangladesh Border Guard BGP and Border Security Forces BSF to strengthen the bilateral ties between the two countries and churn out solutions to resolve disputes over territories. Expressing grave concern over the security issues prevailing in the border areas, a 14-member team of Border Guard Bangladesh, led by Regional Commander of BGP, Mohammad Zahid Hassan, arrived at Agartala to attend the 4-day-long high-level meeting held in the premises of Tripura Frontier Headquarters in Shalabagan, Agartala. BSF DIG Ashok Kumar Yadav and DIG Mrityunjay Kumar received the BGP delegation at the zero point of Agartala Khora land port. The meeting discussed border-related issues including trans-border movement, smuggling, human trafficking and other border crimes.
We have all border-related issues that includes smuggling of drugs, human trafficking, then killing of innocent people, all those things.
How is the relation now?
Oh, yeah, outstanding, excellent, beautiful.
The northeastern states of Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Assam share 1880-kilometer international border with Bangladesh, and most parts of the 1880-kilometer frontiers are unfenced, mountainous and prone to crimes. However, to reduce militancy activities in northeast and their trans-border movements, both the security forces are working mutually to maintain security in the border areas. Both sides had an extensive discussion on a variety of issues related to border huts, including the review of the operation of the existing 4 border huts and suggested changes to bring an improvement to them.
To our knowledge, local people are very much impressed by the they are being benefited by the local hut operation. Last May we had organized a workshop where we invited all the stakeholders. Everybody seemed very happy with the border hut, and they requested, even in Bangladesh side, they requested for more border huts, because it creates a good relationship. Illegal trade and border tension, smuggling, all has come down to our knowledge. But despite that, we need some official impact assessment sort of things. It's a new concept, and so we are both government we are going to have some impact assessment, formal impact assessment.
A memorandum of understanding was also signed between the authorities of both the nations for the establishment of 6 new border huts at the new locations. It is worth noting that out of the proposed 6 new border huts, the host state Tripura shall get 6 while Meghalaya 4, and during the meeting, both the nations agreed to work on the roadmap for further expansion of the existing border huts. With the establishment of more border huts, the livelihood of the people of the northeast region residing in areas adjoining the border huts is likely to improve further. The 2-day-long 10th edition of Delhi Dialogue was recently held in the Indian capital, and it discussed a wide range of issues including political, economic and socio-cultural engagement between India and ASEAN. The meeting was organized to boost and strengthen maritime partnership between India and ASEAN. During the dialogue, emphasis was laid on improving connectivity between Northeast region and neighboring ASEAN member states. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj addressed the dialogue in presence of policymakers, academicians, diplomats from India and ASEAN, and chief ministers of all northeastern states.
Over the years, ASEAN and India have shared a historical bond in terms of socio-economic, security, diplomatic and political partnership. 25 years of partnership of ASEAN and India has brought in huge change in the development perspective and has been vital in ensuring security and sustainability in India and the ASEAN member states. To strengthen the bilateral ties between India and ASEAN, the 10th edition of the Delhi Dialogue was held in the national capital with the theme Strengthening India-ASEAN Maritime Cooperation. The dialogue follows commemorative summit held in January in New Delhi that marked the 25th anniversary of ASEAN-India partnership. To reinforce the Act East policy, emphasis was laid on involving the northeastern states as active partners in developing linkages with the ASEAN region.
India and ASEAN share bonds of family and kinship. There are several stories to recount. Ahoms in Assam are descendants of Thai. Khamittis of Thailand and Myanmar also live in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, whereas the Khasis in Meghalaya have ancestral links to Thailand. In modern times, our leaders have continued to maintain these links.
The dialogue opened with the roundtable conference of chief ministers of 8 northeastern states that discussed various topics like enhancing connectivity between Northeast region and ASEAN member states. Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, said the Northeast region as a whole has a huge connection with ASEAN and its member states and stressed on the need to explore huge potential they possess for the benefit of the people.
It's not just about the state of Meghalaya, but I think the Northeast region as a whole has a huge connection with ASEAN and BIMSTEC. And I think the fact that our geographical location that we have and the cultural ties in the past, I think there is something that is connects us. And I think it is just a geographical boundaries because of the political boundaries, because of the differences in that area that we're not able to take advantage. So I think if the right policies are created and I think the relationship is built, I think there's a huge potential that can be taken out. And I think when it comes to states like Meghalaya, for us, in terms of trade that we can have, in terms of the tourism aspect, I think the potential is immense.
Reaffirming Northeast's role in exploring the idea of Act East policy, which is not only a progression but a leap from Look East policy, Minister of State for External Affairs, retired General V.K. Singh, asserted that the inclusive development of Northeast is a priority of the government. Later, retired General V.K. Singh said the theme was chosen aptly in view of focus that government wants to put on ASEAN-India maritime cooperation and further reiterated that the Northeast region has an important bearing on how things will evolve in terms of Act East policy. It is worth noting that it was for the first time in 10 years that all the chief ministers of the northeastern states were brought under one platform.
Entrepreneurship development in the Northeast region is growing as many startups and grassroots level entrepreneurs are venturing new business ideas and initiatives. Giving a boost to the entrepreneur ecosystem, 2 women entrepreneurs from Nagaland have embarked on a joint venture to make the best use of the abundant natural resources available in the state in various ways, opening employment avenues for the youths and at the same time enhancing the economic growth of the state.
The northeastern province of Nagaland is blessed with rich green cover and biodiversity with favorable agroclimatic conditions. The state has enormous potential for producing season and off-season agriculture crops, fruits and vegetables which are in high demand owing to its fertile soil. Realizing the potential and in a move towards making the best use of the fertile land that the state is endowed with, 2 Naga women entrepreneurs have come up with a unique initiative of setting up of an integrated farm to supply healthy and organic vegetables. Such venture is a stepping stone towards boosting the economy of the state through export of farm produce outside the state and different parts of the region that is generating income for local farmers as well as opening employment avenues for the unemployed youths.
Our objective is that in future, In future, like we want to employ more young youths, those who are educated, employed, and then most of our employees are like dropout students, and then they are church workers. So we want to give them privilege, as well as our main target is to produce organic fruits and then organic vegetable, so that it will be beneficial for all the people.
Fascinated and touched by the untapped abundant availability of rich natural resources and favorable climate conditions, Lopilo, along with her business partner Yamna Machan, went on to venture new business ideas in making the best use of the fertile valley of Punglava village in Nagaland's Perin district. It was in the year 2015 that both the ladies set up their business enterprise in Punglava village named Tishora, which means Thank You Integrated Farm, and since then they have been manufacturing various organic agriculture products such as banana, papaya, tomato, cabbage, chili, ladyfinger, etc. A total of 35 workers, including local women farmers, unemployed local youths, are engaged in the farming activity and other related work like producing, manufacturing and exporting the products in the farm spread across 35 acres of land. Recently, the farm launched a new strawberry field project, which was formally launched by Advisor Horticulture, Government of Nagaland.
Mushroom to 20 to 21 days te market te jay. Aro ito lang profit to bishi ase. 40 to 50% to profit ase. Aro market to bishi bhala ase. Bishi rasa ase, especially Kohima aro Timapote. Bishi rasa ase. Lobole manu aro. Ajikali to season and unseason ase to season day to orop dam komti ase. Say 80-90 rupees. Aro unseason yate especially mukan to ito la season summer day hole to 120 to 130 per kg ase.
Moreover, the farm also laid emphasis on imparting import-export training to local farmers and youths so that they can take up improved and scientific methods of farming in the future. Such a venture will not only enhance the entrepreneurial skill of the startup entrepreneurs, but will go a long way in boosting the economic agriculture sector, thereby contributing largely to improve the state's economy.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal recently met Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh to discuss the National Register of Citizenship in New Delhi. Chief Minister Sonowal, while speaking to the media, said the NRC is to be published on 30th July, which is only a draft, and after it is published, adequate opportunities for filing claims and objections will be available to those whose names are excluded from it. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh said there was no need to panic if somebody's name did not appear in the list, and assured that all bona fide Indians will be given adequate opportunities to prove their citizenship. Sonowal further said that all the claims and objections will be duly examined by the centre and the state government. Later, CM had a talk with the senior officials of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and discussed certain issues related to the ongoing road projects in the state. Meghalaya recently paid tribute to a legendary freedom fighter, U. Tirot Singh Siam, on his 179th death anniversary. The day was marked as a solemn occasion in different parts of the state. The brave Khasi king, who rebelled against the British in 1829, was captured on January 13, 1833 and later imprisoned at Dhaka jail. He died on 17 July 1835. The Hema Nongklong U. Tirot Singh Siam Erstwhile Kingdom also observed his death anniversary. Dimapur Municipal Council or DMC recently launched an online registration payment portals for traders. The portal was launched by Tovyuhoto IME, Advisor for Power. Payments can also be made using mobile web browsers. Although this process is not fully automated at present, it will require new applicants to visit a DMC office. Recently, Purna Rath Yatra was celebrated in Manipur with pomp and gaiety at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple. Hundreds of devotees clad in religious attire thronged the Sri Govindaji Temple to witness this historic festival and pull the gigantic Rath with the help of a massive rope tied to the chariot. To promote entrepreneurs in Nagaland, recently a day-long conference was organized on startups and MSMEs in food processing at Indian Council of Agricultural Research National Research Centre on Mithun at Medzi, Fema. The conference was jointly organized by Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India and Union Ministry of Food Processing Industries in partnership with ICAR NRCM with an aim to encourage and motivate startups in the state. Shillong College, a premier institute of Meghalaya, added one more feather in its cap by launching the Language cum Skill Development Lab in its college premises. The lab will facilitate the students on having good command over different language, and it will also help the students to develop their skills beside the regular curriculum. The lab was inaugurated by the Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Preston Tinsong, along with Professor Henry Lemon, Pro Vice Chancellor of NEHU. On the occasion, a Diamond Jubilee souvenir of the college and an interdisciplinary journal titled Echoes from the Hills was also released.
Young, vibrant and energetic kids are taking baby steps into the world of football as they take part in the first ever Meghalaya Baby League, which is being held in Shillong. The Meghalaya Baby Football League is providing a platform for talented children to make a name of themselves in football. Let's have a look.
The Northeast region has churned out many prolific football players over the years, including former captain Baichung Bhutia, who has scored many goals in many national and international tournaments and helped in promoting the sport in the cricket-mad country. Bhutia is considered to be the torchbearer of Indian football in the international arena. He left a strong mark on the Northeast region, and many players have started to take the sport. A total of 8 players from the Northeast were part of the Indian team that took part in last year's Under-17 FIFA World Cup. The recognition and growth of football in the northeastern province of Meghalaya is gradually growing, and recently the state introduced Meghalaya Baby League to encourage tiny players to play football. The league was organized by Tata Trusts, the Meghalaya Football Association and All India Football Federation. It aims to give the children from the age of 4 and above regular exposure to competitive football over a period of 6 months in order to develop their game, instill confidence and create a base of players that can be drawn on and taken to the next level in their teenage years.
The main motive is that if you have such competitions and you have such training academies, then only you'll get to know these are your best players, wherein you can send to different clubs, you can send to big academies like Baichung Bhutia Academy.
Dressed in their respective jerseys, kids of different football teams were seen giving power-packed performances at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, third ground at Futsal ground where all the matches are being played. The parents are also cheering them up and encouraging them to play soccer. Participation is open to football clubs, schools, communities, localities, organizations and individuals who are registering their own baby league clubs. Passionate about football, young enthusiastic players are vying to take up soccer as a profession in the future.
Football is my passion. I like playing football. When I'm big, I want to be a football player. I started at the age of 7. Now, it'll be 4 years to play.
They are getting the training at a very tender age, and this tender age, when they start at this point of time, will definitely lead them higher. Like for example, as I was mentioning just now, this is not only a thing which will nurture them in this particular game, but it will be a sort of an employment also for them in the days to come, with so many unemployment in and around the country. So I believe that this baby league will really take them higher. In fact, even here in Meghalaya, we already, particularly in Shillong, everyone is getting the wave of this heat of the football game that's going on among these children. And all of us, even as parents, we leave our work and come here to give them the support.
A total of 12 teams took part in the 25-match spread across all age groups from 4 to 13 years. The 4 to 5 years and 5 to 6 years age groups are a 5-a-slide with a minimum of 10 players in each team. The 8 to 9 years, 10 to 11 years and 12 to 13 years age group are 7-a-side and have a minimum of 12 players per team. Besides honing the skills of the adorable and talented kids from across the state, the league is also providing an opportunity to the grassroots level coaches to pass on their skills to the budding players. It is worth noting that after the completion of the Baby Football League, Tata Trusts and Meghalaya Football Association will provide grassroots leaders certification courses for all coaches associated with the centres.
To promote pineapple as a viable cash crop and help farmers attain a sustainable livelihood, the 11th state-level Pineapple Festival cum Sellers and Buyers Meet was recently inaugurated by Manipur Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah at Thambalnu Market Complex in Thoubal district. A report.
Pineapples from Manipur are well known for its distinctive taste and flavor. Like any other cash crop, pineapple has found a place in the soils of Manipur and is one of the major sources of income for many farmers. The state is blessed with abundant varieties of herbs and medicinal plants, and in an endeavor to promote agro-based tourism and horticulture crops, Manipur recently hosted the 11th state-level Pineapple Festival cum Sellers and Buyers Meet at Thambalnu Market Complex in Thoubal district. Organized by development organization Endro Kendra, Governor of the state Najma Heptullah presided over the festival.
I am happy to be here with you all, especially with the pineapple farmers, on the occasion of the 11th state-level Pineapple Festival cum Sellers and Buyers Meet and Youth Festival 2018. This horticulture crop is an important avenue for increasing the income of the farmers, and there is a need to produce more by simultaneously taking up processing so that the foods remain available throughout the year.
The Pineapple Festival cum Sellers and Buyers Meet acted as a platform for the youth to harness the potential in safeguarding the values and customs of the region by taking up cultivation of indigenous and traditional herbs and medicinal plants. 163 pineapple stalls and 32 food stalls run only by the indigenous tribes from Endro AC were put on display. It attracted a large number of visitors from every nook and corner of the region.
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯂꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯉꯥꯃꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯆꯥꯡꯗꯅꯤ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯆꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯆꯍꯤ 13 15 ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯔꯦ
ꯑꯩ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯃꯉꯥꯜ ꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯑꯩ ꯅꯝꯕꯣꯜꯗꯩꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯅꯦꯄꯜ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯤꯚꯦꯜꯁꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯀꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ.
More significantly, the festival opened a new avenue for buyers and sellers as they not only got an opportunity to display the products but also avail a chance to interact and exchange ideas between them and develop new ideas. Later, Governor Najma Heptullah urged the Minister T.H. Shyamkumar to implement central schemes to develop and construct a market shed for women vendors of Endro Kendra who are selling the products at roadside.
Well, moving on, Mizoram's capital Aizawl is home to many professional singers. Once again, one of India's leading choirs, Mizo Cardinal Choir, made the country proud as it won a silver medal in the international choir competition, which was held in South Africa. A report.
Perched on the high hills and valleys in the remotest corner of the northeast region, Mizoram is not only known for its natural beauty, but is widely known for its music industry. Singing and music are deep-rooted among the Mizo youths. The influence of Mizo music extends beyond the borders and the parameters of the state of Mizoram. Recently, one of India's leading choir, Mizo Cardinal Choir, made the country proud after it won a silver medal in the international choir competition held in South Africa. The choir was led by Stephen Lalsingyane Ralte. The choir was founded in 2012 by current choir director C. Zodingliana. The choir consists of 21 members, out of which 18 of them participated in the 10th International Choir Competition in South Africa.
This year, in the year 2018, we had the honor again to participate at the World Choir Games, which was held in Tshwane or Pretoria, South Africa. There, 294 choir participated, representing over 64 nations. We were the only choir to participate from India.
The Mizoram Coil won a silver medal under mixed chamber choirs category at the Champions competition of the World Choir Games at Tshwane City in South Africa. Their performance in the international championship wooed many who came to see the performance from every nook and corner of the world. In the competition, the Mizoram Choir performed 4 songs, 3 English and 1 Mizoram traditional song.
I have joined this choir in the past 7 months, which means in February. However, I have experienced a lot of wonderful and thrilling experience during these 7 months. One of them which happened to be the fact that we have participated in the World Choir Games competition, which was held in South Africa 2018 last week, and we were awarded a silver medal.
Hailed as one of the leading choirs in India and consisting of young talented youths of Mizoram, it had the privilege to perform in the presence of Prime Minister of Sri Lanka and Indian President Ramnath Kovind. Mizo Cardinal Choir dons many hats, as in last year it won a gold diploma in open competition, a gold medal at the Champions competition in Asia Pacific Choir Games held at Colombo, Sri Lanka in October 2017. The choir was also declared winner at the Grand Prix of Nations in the same year.
It's a great privilege to be able to represent a great nation. During our stay, we were able to meet a lot of other participants, which were extremely good, and we were able to experience their food, their surroundings and everything, and I really love their food.
In Northeast India, choir has been an important part of the communal and religious life of the people. Although Mizoram is a small state, but the talented youths have often put the country in the global map in terms of music and culture. The next 11th World Choir Games 2020 is scheduled to be held in Belgium.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. To connect with us to our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at @AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala, signing off. Goodbye and take care.